In this video, I will explain the requirements you must meet in order to be eligible to sit for the CPA exam and be licensed as a CPA in Delaware State. So, keep watching. Hey future CPAs, this is Ala Abudaya. I'm a licensed CPA in the state of Colorado and I help students pass the CPA exam and become CPAs. If this is your first time here and you're interested in becoming CPAs, start by subscribing to our channel and clicking the bell in order not to miss any of my videos. To qualify to apply to sit for the CPA exam in Delaware, there are certain requirements you must meet. Now, Delaware does not have any age or citizenship or residency requirements. Nevertheless, Delaware requires you to have a United States Social Security number for licensing purposes. However, this requirement can be exempted for candidates who do not have a Social Security number. All you have to do is to fill a form named the Request for Exemption from Social Security Number Requirement, which must be submitted with your CPA licensing application. With that said, Delaware is considered a good option for international candidates who are not US citizens and who do not have also a Social Security number. For more other options for international candidates, watch this video. Now, to be eligible to sit for the CPA exam in Delaware, you must meet the following two educational requirements. Number one, you must have a minimum of a bachelor degree, which means at least 120 credit hours by a degree-granting accredited college or university in the United States. If you studied outside the United States, then you must send your academic credentials for evaluation by NASPA International Evaluation Services or by the Foreign Academic Credentials Service. Requirement number two with respect to the educational requirements is that you must have a concentration in accounting, which consists of at least 24 semester hours of courses in accounting, principles, for example, or intermediate accounting, cost accounting, taxation, auditing, advanced accounting, and accounting information system. Does that make sense? Comment below and tell me if you meet these educational requirements or not. So these are the educational requirements to sit for the CPA exam in Delaware. An important note I want to mention here is that this state does not allow you to sit for the CPA exam internationally. So it only allows you to sit for the CPA exam in the United States only and does not participate in the international examination program. So you cannot sit outside the United States for this exam. Concerning the licensing requirements, they are different from the CPA exam requirements. Watch this video to learn the difference between the CPA sitting requirements and CPA licensing requirements. To be licensed in Delaware State, you must meet the 4 E requirements, which are E number 1, education. Delaware requires you to have 150 credit hours to be licensed and not 120 as required to sit for the exam. Number 2, passing the 4 parts of the CPA exam. To learn the 4 parts of the CPA exam, watch this video which I explained about those 4 parts. And to get tips and tricks to pass the 4 parts of the CPA exam, make sure to watch these 4 videos which I gave tips and tricks about the FAR exam, in the audit exam, in the RIG exam, and the BEC exam. So make sure to watch these 4 videos. E number 3, the ethics exam. So you must pass the AICPA self-study ethics course and pass the exam with a score of not less than 90% within 10 years of the date of the licensing application. And finally, the 4th E you must have is the experience. You must have at least 1 year of experience, which means not less than 2,000 hours. This experience must be gained after receiving your accountancy degree and shall include providing any type of service or advice involving the use of accounting, attest, compilations, management advisory, financial advisory, taxation, or consulting. Make sure your experience is supervised by a United States certified public accountant who will be required to sign on your licensing application. This experience would be acceptable if it was gained through employment and firm engaged in public accountancy or as an accountant in government, industry, academia, or public practice. With that said, make sure you fulfill this experience requirement to be approved for licensing. Comment below and tell me if you meet the 4E requirements or not. My next video will be about the New York CPA requirements, so make sure to subscribe to this channel and click the bell to get the video immediately upon I upload it to YouTube. Also, watch this video to give you some tips to increase your CPA exam scores, and this video to give you some tips to study smarter for the CPA exam. Remember, go after what you want, pass the CPA exam because you can become CPAs and save the world.